Hello, I'm Gino Flores, and I'll be guiding you through my analysis of the editing in Lola Run. This movie, directed by Tykwer, had a unique style which contributed to the overall feel of an intense action movie. Let's begin, shall we? In my presentation, I will be addressing and answering a few of these questions. Some of these points are going to be mainly focused on throughout the presentation. In film, post-production can change the entire mood and feeling of the movie itself. Part of this is contributed in the cutting of the film. Tykwer wanted to create an action thriller revolving around the image of a running girl. He stayed true to this action genre by using fast, fragmented cuts to incorporate suspense. Suspense is added by constantly changing the shot. This causes the viewer to become captivated and unknowing of the next cut.
The biggest challenge was to make all the transitions flow into each other so that the viewers would move from scene to scene with their emotional commitment unimpaired.
The edits in Tykwer's film allows him to subtly bend the time-space continuum to create a unique plot style. In Lola Run, the same situation had ran 3 times. In each retelling, Lola had chosen different procedures to acquire the 100,000 marks before noon. Tykwer had used a recurring red room scene where the two questions each other's love. If this has not been edited in so effectively, the viewer would become lost and confused in how the plot was laid out.
The time-space continuum gets taken right off its hinges without anyone really noticing, but at the same time it was important not to lose the breathless, driving edge to everything or to allow it to appear as an end in and of itself.
Tykwer had believed speed was the main focus of his film. He had based his film around the image of a woman running, which led him to believe that speed was essential to the viewer's interest. This was represented in the short, fast cuts. Each shot was no longer than a few seconds, but when edited together, provided much coverage in the scene. These screenshots were no longer than 10 seconds between each other. When edited together, it represents Tykwer's symbolic appreciation of speed, while also being visually appealing.